Hello everyone, I am Romnick Stephen from Mechanical Department. Here I am given the topic of contact sports. Contact sports are sports that emphasize or require physical contact between players. Some sports such as mixed martial arts are scored on impacting an opponent, while others, including rugby football, American football, and Australian rules football require tackling of players. So these sports are often known as full contact as the sport cannot be undertaken without contact. Other sports have contact, but such events are illegal under the rules of the game or are accidental and do not form part of the sport. Now let's see some examples of contact sports. Examples of contact sports include rugby, wrestling, soccer, American football, ice hockey, boxing, etc. These contact sports not only expose the cervical spine to injury, they are also easy targets for head traumas, neck pain, headache, insomnia, and many other diseases. Rugby is probably the sports with the high demands. Benefits of contact sports. Now, the benefit of contact sport is respect, which is taught to children. They learn to listen and to respect teammates, coaches, and officials. Also, children learn to follow rules and respect opponents. And also, teamwork is also one of the benefit of contact sport. Organized sports teach children to work with and help teammates in order to achieve a common goal. Now, let's see some of the types of contact sports. Full contact sport or contact sport, semi-contact sport, limited contact sport, and non-contact sport are the four major types. Full contact sport. This is any sport for which significant physical impact force on players, either deliberate or incidental, is allowed or within the rules of the game. Contact actions include tackling and blocking when it is considered for football, and a whole range of other moves that can differ substantially in their rules and degree of application. Examples of full contact sports include American football, Canadian football, rugby union, rugby league, water polo, underwater football, roller derby, kabaddi, wheelchair rugby, etc. Full contact martial arts include boxing, mixed martial arts, sambo, sumo, wrestling, etc. Now let's come to semi-contact. Semi-contact sport is typically a combat sport involving striking and containing physical contact between the combatants, simulating full power techniques. The techniques are restricted to limited power, and rendering the opponent unconscious is forbidden. Some semi-contact sports use a point system to determine the winner and use extensive protective gear to protect the athletes from injury. Examples include karate, kickboxing, etc. Now let's come to limited contact sports. Limited contact sports are sports for which the rules are specifically designed to prevent contact between players either intentionally or unintentionally. Contact can still happen, but penalties are often used to disallow substantial contact between players. For instance, basketball by rule is a non-contact sport. If you have watched the game, you know there's plenty of contact in basketball, but it is all illegal. Referees allow it until it affects the game. There is no way to legally bump or knock a player down in basketball, of course. Now let's come to non-contact sports. Non-contact sports are sports where participants compete alternately in lanes or are physically separated such as to make it nearly possible for them to make contact during the course of the game. Examples include cricket, tennis, badminton, swimming, etc. Now let's see some of the injuries faced by athletes in contact sports. Many sports will penalize contact with rules for certain situations or instances to help reduce the incidence of physical trauma or litigation for assault or grievous bodily harm. Many sports involve a degree of player-to-player or player-to-object contact. The term contact sport is used in both team sports and combat activities such as karate, judo, etc. Medical terminology and television game shows such as American Gladiators and Wipeout to certain degrees. Contact between players is often classed by different grades ranging from non-contact where there is no contact between players to full contact or collision sports where the rules allow for significant physical contact only. Now let's see some of the protective equipments in contact sports. As a result of the risk of injury, some sports require the use of protective equipment. For example, American football protective equipment or the gloves and helmets needed for underwater hockey and other related sports, etc. Some sports are also played on soft ground and have padding on physical obstacles such as goalposts. Most contact sports require many male players to wear an abdominal guard to protect their male genitalia. The cost of equipment can be an obstacle to participate in many sports. Now, as a conclusion, sports in a way are a great source of knowledge of what life is. We develop skills like leadership, teamwork, patience, competitiveness, cooperation, and determination of success. These are some of the good and must qualities that a person must have in his or her own life. Sports are generally played for fitness, passion, success, etc. Thank you.